We are going to start with Kapalabhati Pranayam. Sit down in any comfortable position with your back straight. Allow yourself to relax completely and settle in your inner joy before you start any meditation. Now inhale deeply through both the nostrils, expanding abdomen, and exhale with the forceful contraction of abdominal muscles. The air is pushed out of lungs by contraction of the diaphragm. Kapalabhati Pranayam generates heat in the system to help dissolve toxins and waste matter. Kapalabhati means the shine of the skull. Regular practice of this pranayam will bring luster and grace to your face. It is also helpful in reducing and controlling weight. This pranayam can do wonders to slow down the aging process. People who have acid or heat-related gastritis issues should do this pranayam with caution. This pranayam should not be practiced by those who are suffering from high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, or epilepsy. The next is Bahya Pranayam. Take a deep breath and exhale completely, evacuating your lungs as much as possible. Hold your breath and touch your chin to the chest, the Jalandhar Bandh. Pull your stomach in and up under the rib cage such that the stomach and back seem to touch each other from inside, the Uddiyana Bandh. Lift the muscle from groin area, pulling the muscle upwards, the Mula Bandh. Hold these three bandhas for as long as you can and release these three lugs. Repeat the pranayam from 3 to 5 times every day. This pranayam helps to prevent constipation, acidity, and gastritis complaints. Regular practice of this pranayam can also help you cure hernia and problems related to reproductive organs. It is also beneficial for a diabetic patient. People suffering from heart disease, high blood pressure, and cervical colitis need to avoid doing this Bahya Pranayam. Women should not practice Bahya Pranayam during the menses. Now we are going to do Anulom Vilom or Nadi Sodhan Pranayam. Close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale slowly and gently through your left nostril. Inhale as much oxygen as you can. Remove your thumb from your right nostril, and as you remove your thumb from the right nostril, just exhale. When you exhale, use your middle finger to close your left nostril, then inhale with the right nostril. Repeat the process in a slow and rhythmic breathing. Anulom Vilom Pranayam purifies and revitalizes the principal channels of energy in our body. This pranayam is helpful for respiratory issues, sinusitis, and asthma. It is also beneficial in removing artery blockages, maintaining the cholesterol level, constipation, diabetes, and obesity. It is one of the easiest techniques to lose your weight without any side effect. The last pranayam, Vastrika pranayam. Knit your fingers together and place them behind your head. Now exhale forcefully through both your nostrils. Inhalations will be passive. Put your total energy to exhale. Vastrika pranayam is one of the most effective breathing techniques that can help you to calm and de-stress your mind. It brings all your doshas related to Vata, Kapha and Pitta into balance and stimulates your Kundalini. Vastrika pranayam also helps to oxygenate the entire body and relieves any complaint of congestion. It is also beneficial for those who suffer from stomach-related disorders such as indigestion, gas, and acidity. This pranayam helps you to attain calm and stress-free mind and also stimulates a good digestion. Now we are going to practice some simple yogic exercises to prepare our body for the asanas. Raise your both hands and shake your fingers. Now bend your fingers. Put your thumb inside and make a fist. Now rotate your fist in one direction for 5 times. Repeat the same in the opposite direction. Bend your hand to touch your shoulders. Rotate and make a big circle. The elbows should touch each other while rotating. This exercise releases stress from your shoulder and is helpful in cervical spondylitis. Next, interlock your hands and take it behind your head. Pull the hands gently on left and right. Interlock your fingers and take them behind your head. Inhale deeply and hold your breath. Keep pressure from both your palms while pushing your head backwards. Feel the gentle pressure in your spine. The next exercise, bring both your legs together, leave them loose and relax. Now shake your legs. Stretch your feet forward and backwards 5 times each. After stretching them thus, rotate your feet in clockwise direction for 5 times and repeat the same on the anti-clockwise direction. The next exercise, separate your legs and bend your feet in and out. While bending them, try to touch the floor with your toes. The next exercise, stretch your legs and raise them. Stretch your knee muscles. Hold your legs in this position for a while. Raise both your legs up and down. Repeat this exercise for 5 times. Bend forward and try to touch your knee with your forehead. Repeat the same for a few times. Be relaxed and gentle with your body throughout. Avoid any forceful movements. Now separate the legs and repeat the process. Twist your body left and right. Bend your legs, bring the feet together close to your groin and flap your legs like a butterfly. The next, sit down in a comfortable position and twist your body left and right. Now we are going to do some simple kriya for neck. We begin the kriya bending our head forward and backward, forward and backward. The next, tilt your head right and left. For the next exercise, keep your head erect and rotate them towards right and then towards left. As you do this, your chin should be adjacent to your shoulder. And feel the relaxation throughout your body. Now, we are going to do some eye exercises. Stretch your right hand in 180-degree angles and raise your thumb. Fix your gaze at the tip of the thumb. Slowly bring your thumb closer to the tip of your nose and extend it forward as far as the hand stretches. Fix your gaze at the tip of the thumb. Now rotate your hand in a clockwise direction and your eyes follow the movement of your thumb, making wide circles around. Now repeat the process in the counterclockwise direction. Relax. Now, rotate the upper part of your body in a circle. Repeat the exercise in opposite direction for 5 times each. We have completed the first circle of yogic exercises. Feel the deep tranquility within. Lie down in Shavasana. Now we are going to do Naukasana or the boat posture. People who are suffering from high blood pressure, hip joint disorders, arthritis, hernia or ulcers should not do this asana. Lie straight on your back, resting on the floor. Place both your feet together and keep the arms on the thighs. While taking deep breath, first raise your head, neck, shoulder, then slowly raise your legs. Head and legs should be raised parallelly in the shape of a boat. Do it without bending the knees and elbows and without any jerk. Raise the head and legs as high as possible. Remain in this posture for as long as you can manage. Slowly return to the starting point while exhaling. Now we are going to do Padavrittasana. Lie down comfortably on your back. Now slowly lift your right leg and rotate sideways to make a big circle for 5 times. After you have completed 5 circles, repeat the same in the opposite direction. Now gently lift your left leg and rotate it for 5 times in one direction. And repeat the cycle in the opposite direction. Relax back into Savasana. Now slowly bring both your feet together and raise them to 90 degrees. Now make a big circle with both your legs like you are cycling. Continue this for 5 times in one direction and repeat the same in the opposite direction for 5 times. Now we are going to do Pavan Muktasana. You should not do this asana if you have severe backache or pain on your waist. Lie down flat on your back in Shavasana. Bend your right knee up to the stomach as much as possible. Exhale and pull your right knee to touch your chest with the help of both your hands by interlocking your fingers. Now slowly raise your head and try to touch your nose with your knee. Stay in this position for as long as you can. Now slowly release your hands and come back to Shavasana. Repeat the same process with your left leg. When you have completed the process with each leg, raise both your legs simultaneously interlock your fingers around and try to touch your nose with both your knees. Slowly release your finger and relax back into Shavasana. Now we shall do Markatasana or the monkey pose. Markatasana is an excellent pose for improving flexibility of the spine, and it also benefits the digestive system organs. Lie down on Shavasana. Bring your toes and heels together. Now slowly bend your knees and place your heels close to your buttocks. Spread out your hands on both the sides with your palms facing the floor. Slowly, while inhaling, bend your knees and legs to the right and your neck to the left. Do this as slowly and as awarely as possible. Hold on in this position for a while. Now slowly exhale and come back to the initial position. Again, inhale deeply and bend your knees and legs to the left while neck bends to the right. Repeat this process for 5 to 10 times. Now we shall do Makarasana or the crocodile pose. This is one of the easiest postures to cure back and knee problems. It relaxes the muscle after fatigue or jogging sprint. It alleviates breathing troubles and cure problems like high blood pressure. Lie flat on the carpet with the chin, chest and abdomen touching the floor. Now stretch out both the legs together at full length. Cup your chin with both your palms while the elbows are resting on the ground. While taking deep breath, bend your right leg to touch the buttock. Do this for 5 times. After you have done this for 5 times, repeat the same with your left leg. Finally, bring both your legs together and bend them simultaneously to touch your buttocks with your toes. Do this for 5 times and relax in Shavasana. Lie down in Shavasana. Relax completely and become receptive to the etheric energy that is showering upon us this moment. Feel this blessing that surrounds us. Relax completely. Allow this grace to heal and revitalize you.